Hey guys, it's Heather DeSantis here of Heather DeSantis Public Relations, and I'm so freaking excited. We have Kim Patrick with me today, and Kim is the founder of Talent Match. And Talent Match is an amazing mompreneur business, primarily serviced by moms that finds high quality, passive talent to serve your tech company to really ensure that your business is growing and you have amazing talent. So Kim, I'm so happy you're here today. Can you help me understand how your amazing idea came to be for your company?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have been in the recruiting business for the last 15 years, and I just wanted to, through different experiences, I just had a passion to build a company of mompreneurs where they can have flexibility for their families, work when they need to work, but still make significant income in the recruiting business.
Now, mompreneur, I keep hearing that term for tech companies and other people. What is a mompreneur, and why do you feel in your heart of hearts there's a need to build a business for moms?
Yeah, absolutely. So a mompreneur is somebody who is, they're really juggling it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've got a family, one child, multiple children, a husband,
Yeah.
and they're really juggling like all of that in their business.
Absolutely.
And so it's just like a, like the word says, like a mom and an entrepreneur combined.
That's amazing. Now, talk about your transition from the corporate world to now having your own business. I know, honestly, you had a lot of struggles when you had your first child, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, how can I be an entrepreneur and work for a normal 9 to 5 and be an amazing mom? Like, help us understand the true struggle, because I'm sure a lot of people listening have felt that too, or are feeling that as well.
Absolutely. I hear that a lot from other moms. I think for me, I've always been an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in a family business. I started my first business when I was 17.
Amazing.
And then there were little points in my life where my family or like advisors would push me and like, oh, take this job, go work for this company, or somebody would try to recruit me. It never really felt natural, but there were points where I got, like through my 20s, like I got pushed into that.
Yeah.
And so I did that thinking it was like the right thing to do, but those environments, a lot of them were just really toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit unstable, and never kind of made the kind of money that I've been able to create on my own in my own business.
Yeah.
And so then at some point within the last couple of years, and this kind of evolved while I was realizing that this is what I need to do. Like, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a creator of things, and I like to lead people and do all of that, and getting pregnant with my first child. So those two things kind of came together.
Yeah.
And so it just made it like natural. It was a natural progression for me. Like, I was just, really pushed in that direction. I was in a partnership with 2 companies, kind of back to back, and things just weren't really going very well. There was just a lot of different change happening and things like that. And I just really felt led, like, okay, I need to go back out on my own. I need to build a team. And so what I did was I took the best recruiters with me.
Amazing.
They want flexibility. They want freedom too. They want to travel when they want to travel. They want to work when they want to work. They're really, really good and dedicated. Like, my recruiters, they may put their children to bed at 9 o'clock at night, and then they're working on a search for 2 to 3 hours. And because of that, they're really focused. And I don't think that they just have great skills. And I don't think that those skills should go to waste just because they need that freedom and flexibility. And so it was my vision in this company to pull all of that together.
That's amazing. So once again, this is Kim Patrick of Talent Match, and as I said before, Talent Match is an amazing company filled with mompreneurs that really works with tech companies to find you passive, amazing talent, so you are fully confident that you can grow your team. Now, Kim, tell me, if I'm a tech company or we have a tech company watching, help me understand the process of working with Talent Match, what I can expect from working with you, and then also how you really see your business helping all these companies.
Yeah, well, so I've been a tech founder myself.
Awesome.
And within the last couple of years, I was part of a team. I had a vision to build a product to automate certain processes in recruiting.
Amazing.
Because it's just we do so much manually. And so I've been a tech founder, so I completely understand their struggles.
Yes.
So that's one thing. The other thing is my team and I combined, we have over 7 years of passive recruiting.
Wow.
And a lot of that was routine recruiting experience. So my lead recruiter comes with 20 years. There's not anybody in the industry she couldn't convert.
That's awesome.
And so what our process is we really go after candidates who are the best at what they do. They come from specific companies, which sometimes our clients ask us to recruit from their competitors. Sometimes they just say, this is a strict criteria that we have, and we'll find us somebody like this.
Yeah.
And so it's really in like us pulling the story from a client. Like we pull their information out, we package it, we reach out to the market with it. You know, we're calling, we're emailing, we're using various sources online that we use for recruiting, and you know, it's an old term, headhunting.
Yeah.
And so that's really what we're doing. And you know, we're out there sharing our client's message with the world, and we're managing the responses that come back through. We're taking people through a very like deep dive of their background, what makes them tick, what kind of environment they fit in, what's going on in their current role that makes them even want to have a conversation with us.
Yeah.
And so we do all those things. We you know, do some personality assessments and things like that. There's really like a 3-step process that we go through, and then from there we're matching them with our client. And we're saying like, here's the best like 2 to 3 people we found for you. You know, basically when do you want to meet them?
Yeah.
So
That's so cool. So what types of positions are you helping to fulfill for these companies?
yeah, so we really are a generalist firm. We focus in the software space.
Okay.
With that said, we've had some hardware clients too, but
Sure.
like software is where we spend most of our time.
Yeah.
And we're very strong technically. The last 3-4 years, like I have primarily focused in the tech space. My team doesn't necessarily do the technical roles like I do. They do everything else. So sales, operations, C-level,
Okay.
pretty much anything that a company needs, we can
Okay.
solution.
And then how fast is the turnaround time if a client says, oh my gosh, like it's 2017, I need new talent. How long of a process is it for these companies to work with you to then bring in talent and everything?
Yeah, that's a great question. The average time is 4 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
On the technical side, because you know there's a little bit of a shortage of tech talent.
Yeah.
You know? So on that side, it could be 4 to 8 weeks, somewhere in there. But typically with sales and operations and executive assistants and other types of roles, like we've had success sometimes in as little as like 1 to 2 weeks.
Wow, that's amazing. So guys, if you need to bring on talent for your business, if you're in the tech world or even not in the tech world and you are looking for a reliable company to go to find talent for your team, Talent Match is your go-to company. You know, as Kim said, it's really based on a lot of moms, which is freaking amazing. Now, if there are women who are watching and want to join your team and be considered to help grow Talent Match, how can they find you?
Absolutely, yeah. So I can be reached through email, kim@talentmatched.co. You can reach me on Facebook, Kimberly A. Patrick. You can reach me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @StartupJobsATX.
That's perfect. Thank you so much, Kim.
Yeah, this is
I'm
great.
so excited for you in 2017. What is one lasting thing you want to share? Anything from inspiration or any big lesson you've learned, or just I guess any real grit to share? What's one thing you want to share with our viewers?
I think for me, like professionally, it's really important just to really be true to yourself and who you are. And so if you're a mom watching and you're stuck in a 9 to 5 and you're miserable, like take steps, network with people you know, and take steps to do what is going to make you happy, because I really believe that life is too short to be unhappy and to be miserable.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kim. Once again, I'm Heather DeSantis of Heather DeSantis Public Relations, and we will see you soon.